We were gonna be record this, guys. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody look handsome.
Yeah, sure.
You didn't warn us.
Here we go.
First of all, we really miss you. We miss you all. We do.
Yes.
And we miss diving also. I miss diving. And
We all miss diving. Yeah, tell me about it. We are all missing diving, but we just making this call to just be communicating with you guys more. So, and plus this, we love to sharing some story to remember about diving and dive Hurghada specific. So we starting one by one to get his experience from dive Hurghada. We will publish this online to let everybody know and see what we go. Charlotte, she can start. I think she's the one she's can be talking about diving more. Come on, go ahead.
So I initially booked a diving trip with the dive centre at the hotel, and it was probably the worst diving trip I've ever been on. So I was a little bit apprehensive to book another day with somebody else, but it exceeded all of my expectations, and I would happily definitely come back. So I'm normally a Sharma. I don't normally do Hurghada, and I would never recommend anyone to go to Hurghada diving. But after joining Dive Hurghada for a few days, I would definitely recommend them and definitely come back again.
What's a funny thing that you can maybe tell the people about, except me? Something else.
I don't know.
Like anything you got it like maybe fun or more different than the other people?
It was quite nice that we were trusted. So me and two other English guys were trusted to go off and sort of like do our own dive, and we followed the brief. And we weren't restricted to diving with a big bunch of people. There was more guides than a normal trip would have. You weren't in big groups and you weren't restricted to your depths or your air or anything. You had a lot more freedom and a lot more trust, I'd say.
All right, that's good. I think the one he have more story is Steve, because he's diving with us a lot. He's starting with his advanced until he became a dive master, I think, right, Steve? Or open water even.
Yeah, I just literally opened my emails to look to see when the first time I came to Hurghada. I'm looking at the booking. It was 2016.
Yes.
That's like 4 years ago. So I was wanting to go to Sharm originally, but obviously for reasons I never was able to fly there. So I came to Hurghada just and contacted you before I got on the plane, didn't I? And just came out for 2 weeks diving. And then I've been coming back out every year at least since. And yeah, I got my card through recently as well. So I got my Dive Master card now. Eh? So that just came after last time. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, what's the best time? It's probably doing the rescue diver with Ahmed. When you see the not so nice side of him. It's very difficult to do, but yeah, good fun. Yeah, good fun, hard work. Yeah.
did he torture you enough? Because he tortured me. He tortured me during my course.
Yep.
So did he torture you enough?
He did. I still came back though, so yeah, it's
That's good. All right. So just tell us, Steve, what is one thing that you really, really, really like about Dive Hurghada?
the diving.
The diving mainly.
I know I like it. It's everything's just right for diving because the weather's good all year round. It's not overly expensive for us to come out on the planes now to see you, and it's just a good group, isn't it? Every time it's just nice to come and see. And then I think this time I'll probably be because I came out on my own the first time in 2016, and then sometimes with friends, and then I think I'll be meeting Chris and his son again in December this year, maybe. So we meet people out there. It's nice to stay in touch with, and yeah, hopefully I'll be meeting back up with them December if things go okay this year. So that'll be good.
Well,
yeah.
Probably you come with a Chris next time.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Sounds
I was
like
supposed
nice.
to come to Marsa Alam in May, but obviously things cancelled. So yeah.
Wow.
But so yeah, who knows the next time? But yeah, hopefully. Chris messaged on Facebook saying he'll be going in December. So I said just let me know whenever anyone's going, and I'll see if I can get off work and get on a plane and get in the water.
That's cool.
Wow. What about you, Rob? Go ahead.
Well, it's funny as Steve had just said about Chris, because I also met Chris. This is Chris Pointer from Birmingham, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. I met him in December 2018. So he's a bit of a character, isn't he? I think you've had to tolerate him a few times now, haven't you, Ahmed?
Yes.
Yeah, it keeps coming back like a bad smell or something.
He come a lot.
Yeah, so I actually, it was my first time to Egypt in December 2018, and I found Dive Hurghada before I travelled. I'd emailed the guys a few times, and I was really happy with the setup, and I think Dalia and Ahmed were trying to get me to do my dive master there as well, and I was like, no, I can't do 12 days diving. I think I only managed 5 because I enjoyed my drink quite a bit, didn't I? There was a few.
You were celebrating your birthday at that time.
Yeah,
right?
I was celebrating my birthday. Yeah, so I actually celebrated my 40th birthday with Dive Hurghada on diving, and then I think I disappeared for about a week, didn't I? And then I re-emerged again after a bit of drinking. So yeah, that was good. So, and I think that's obviously a memory that will always stick with me, that I spent my 40th birthday diving with Dive Hurghada, and then obviously partied at night time. And then, I think I managed to get 5 days in just about at the end. So I think it was possibly 4 days simultaneously after that, maybe. So
guess what? I do remember your trip because every day I check with Ahmed. Ahmed,
where's Rob?
Transfer for the second day. Who is coming? And he calls me to say who is coming and who's not. And then, okay, where is Rob? And he says, no, he's not coming. Like, guys, where is Rob?
He's drunk again.
That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah. Is he coming today? No, we've not heard from him. He's not underwater, is he? No, he's still in bed.
still in the little Buddha.
That's it. Yeah. Well, it was all inclusive at the hotel, so it was mainly the hotel.
Yeah.
So that's a bad idea. Don't do all inclusive. Yeah. So.
Don't do all inclusive in Hurghada. This is true.
Exactly.
It's quite a waste.
Yeah, exactly. It definitely is. It's not conducive to the diving, is it? Going all inclusive. So yeah. I think I guess in terms of diving with Dive Hurghada, I think I probably found it one of the most professional setups in terms of a dive boat. All the gear was loaded quickly. The guys were really on point at getting the divers in and out of the water. And I think a lot of times, and probably the other guys would agree with me here, is you waste a lot of time with some dive clubs. And Ahmed and Ali and the other guys were really well drilled. And it's like, right, you're going in. Okay, next dive. And it really kept the day compact and slick. And then, rather than arriving home at 6 p.m., you could have done your dives and you're back home to enjoy the rest of the day at like 2, 3, 4 p.m. So I think that's the thing I liked about Dive Hurghada the most, was it was very quick, very professional. So it was a really good setup. And I
try to give you more time to kind of enjoying your drink back to the hotel. So
this is it. I can blame you, can I, Ahmed? You got me back to the hotel quick enough for me to start drinking again. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
So I try to be sure that the second day you are already able to dive with us.
Exactly. It's a blessing and a curse.
Yes.
Rob, we're glad we had you with us, Rob. Really. And we look forward to see you again very soon.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, obviously hearing that Chris might be coming back in December, I thought earlier this year I'd like to come back in December again.
This
That's
sounds
cool.
like nice, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
are
that'd
really
be good.
hoping that by December all this hype about the corona thing would be just down,
Yeah.
calming down a
Yeah,
little bit.
exactly.
Today there is a decree from the ministry. The minister is saying that maybe they will start opening the airports by the 1st of July.
Yes.
So we're hoping that very, very soon flights will come back again to Cairo and to Hurghada again. And we just hope that this corona thing is off. But let's first share stories, and then guys, I need to hear your opinion about this corona. But let's share the stories first. So now it's time for Lou. Yalla Lou. Go ahead.
My time. So I discovered you and I Hurghada with my stepbrother because I was having a trip with my family. And I had my first dive with you guys, and it was so nice. I felt really secure with you. This way, I was able to come back on my own in January this year. So before all this lockdown thing. So yeah, I had a great time. I always feel very secure, as I said, because I haven't dived since a few times when I come back in January. So I needed to take my habits again, and I feel really good. There was always a good atmosphere on the boat. You always take care of everything. You drop me to my hotel, take me back, everything. The food is really good. We can say that too. We always have a good lunch on the boat for sure. And I love all the people who work there. And I just remember the great atmosphere. And you always explain the dive we're gonna make, the place we're gonna see, what we will be able to see or not. We are never disappointed. I wasn't. And yeah, it was a great time. And I was lucky because one day on the boat in January, it was the birthday of the captain. We are, maybe Ahmed, you should remember.
Jamil.
Yes,
Okay.
And you prepare a big cake for all the staff and all the customer on board. We had a great time. It was very nice. I remember that. So yeah, I had great memories. Sorry?
That's nice. That's nice to hear.
Very nice. You make me even remember this now.
So yeah, I had a great time. The cake was really good. And everyone was very happy because you share with everyone on the boat, and not only with the team, but with all the people on board. So I thought it was a great time and a great thing. So yeah, I can't wait to come back again and dive again with you because I'm really missing that. We always have fun. You're always laughing. There is no stress, and as I already heard, the things are going really fast in a good way. There is a dive. Everything is very organized. We dive, we eat, we dive again. We are not waiting too long on the boat. We are always busy. It's really cool. The equipment is very high quality too. I saw it. I can compare to and the other dive company I tried, and the suits and everything are very good quality. So I can recommend that too. So yeah, I had a great time, and thanks to you, I am not afraid to dive anymore. So I think it's a good thing.
That's good. Bravo.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Thank
Tell
you.
me about Ellen. I think Ellen, she have a lot of story to share with because actually she working with us, and during the time that she make her dive master, she like to taking more experience, and she's working with us. I think like 3-4 months. I think more.
3 months. Yes,
Yeah, 3
and
months.
it was still too short.
Yes.
I wanted to spend more time.
I was very exciting today to hearing about you, Ellen, and to see you today. I'm really, really happy.
Yes,
Seriously.
and I prepared my song for you again.
Yes.
You have a song?
Because you love it so much. Yes, I was singing Baby Shark every day and Ahmed loved it. So the first day I left, I think he was crying.
I crying so much, but still we think about how to can manage this. So we try to say, maybe you can sing it now.
No.
How are you? How's everything?
No, I have to say
Everything is
something.
fine.
Eileen, at her last day with us on the boat, I'll never forget that. She came with a big bowl of a mix of chocolates and like,
Yes.
wow, what did you do? And she was there offering everybody Twix and Mars and this stuff. And Ahmed started saying, "This is our chocolate. This is what we bring to the customers. This is our chocolate."
So bad.
But now I like to share
yeah.
with the people stay here, yeah, Eileen, and some nice and funny stories about anything during the time for the 3 months you was with us. Nice thing and funny thing. So
Yes.
can you tell us any story that you remember?
A funny story. I'm thinking about it.
Do you think anything it's make you a little bit feeling, wow, that's funny?
I think every day was funny.
Yeah,
Even when we are just serving the food and everyone is talking and making jokes, it was like every day was just funny. I love to come back every day.
This time
to go back, we really miss the sea.
Yes, not only the sea, it was like my family I left behind.
Okay.
Yes.
It's the same.
And
Really?
also the boat, it's amazing.
Now
I never
we
was
make
on a boat
something
like this.
a little bit different of the boat. Let me inform all of the people sitting. We make the fourth floor, and we make like a high deck, and with the sun bags up with the bean bags, and we're making the boat a bit higher, so we don't have the stainless trapezine anymore. So we make it like more wood, and in the back we change a lot of things to taking more tanks. And also we're changing the color of the salon actually. And what more, Dalia? What we did more?
Actually, also the cabins now are ready. We do mini safaris, as you guys know, and we have changed the whole AC system inside, and we have changed the cockpits. So it's not a window anymore; it's closed. So we are making sure that it's sealed, no water gets inside at all. And we made the beginning. I don't know how to say the beam of the boat, the part that is at the beginning, is much higher, so that we can go to let's say further trips. So trips like Sisal Gorm or Abu Nuhas and all this, we can go to them easily now. But hopefully, Yani, hopefully we get the approval that we go there again. This is what we're looking for.
Yes, this is the most important thing.
Yeah.
The nice thing about it also, guys, that we also buy another Zodiac.
Yes.
So now we have 2 Zodiacs also. So we can taking like many groups to make drifts with the Zodiac. And we are all sitting in the office most of the time. We try to creating a new things that to make the people happiest and more easy for diving. Dalia, she's also tried to working in different things. So most probably we're missing your emails. We're missing to see you in Hurghada.
Yes, I do. I feel like I'm jobless. But anyways, I'm trying to use the time now. So what we are doing, we are upgrading a little bit in our website. We are adding some blogs. We added 2 languages, by the way. We added the Russian and the Polish language, and we're working on it now to expand a little bit more online. So yeah, we're just using the time. We're using the time to upgrade some stuff, waiting for the people to come back.
Exactly.
Now, the one thing I'm curious about, because I know that most of the countries now, they are locked down. There is lockdown because of the corona and all this. So I believe that we have, Lou, you're from France. The majority is from UK. Eileen, you are from UK as well, right?
No, from Belgium.
From Belgium. So tell us your experience. Like, how is it in this lockdown corona thing in your countries? What is happening?
Who goes first?
Let's start with you, Eileen. Yalla.
At the beginning, it was not allowed to go outside whenever you wanted. You had to have a good explanation. Even when you went to the store and the police stopped you, you had to explain where you were going to. It was not allowed to go outside your house without any good reason. And now everything is getting better again. We can meet already 4 people, but that's it.
Okay, so are there like restaurants, places open, cafes and stuff?
Oh, no. Everything is closed, and they are saying that they can open again the 8th of June, so it's next week.
Okay.
Let's hope.
And
Yes.
is it mandatory that you put the mask on or the gloves or stuff like this?
Yes, we have to put the masks on when we go to a store or wherever we go. If you want to visit a doctor or whatever, you have to put the masks on. And everywhere there is like disinfection gel for your hands. So
Mm.
whenever you enter a store or something, there is a big control to do all these things.
By the way, we have almost the same in Cairo now, because you know Cairo is the biggest city with the largest number of people, so they have these precautions. We have them. We must put the mask. We must yani clean our hands all the time, sanitize them if we go into a store and stuff like this. And still, also the cafes and restaurants, they're just open for delivery, but
Yes,
nobody's
for
allowed to sit.
takeaway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you,
Should
Eileen. What
we
about
talk about
Paris?
it, because I think Charlotte, she doesn't have this problem. I think you are already smoke shisha in home, training home, and everything. I see your stories, like unbelievable.
Obviously, you can like do what you want in your own house. You can go outside. So if you want to go for a walk, you want to go for a run, you want to go for a bike ride, you want to go to the park, as long as you stay 2 meters away from everybody. Now they've just opened it up today where you can meet six of you can meet up as long as you stay 2 meters away, but it's not mandatory to wear a mask and it's not mandatory to wear gloves either. But most places are still shut. We think they're going to start to open in like a few shops are opening, but I think like in a month, maybe, hopefully, pubs and restaurants. Fingers crossed. But
Everybody's looking forward for the pubs.
Yes.
yeah,
All right. But I believe also I've seen some pictures on CNN, like the beaches are open now and people are there, right?
yeah. So you can go to any outdoor nature spot in England. You're not meant. I don't think you can cross the border to go to like Wales or Scotland.
Okay.
But like I went to the beach this morning and there was maybe 10 cars there. So
Okay.
you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to go for walks in the countryside. You're allowed to go for a bike ride. You can kind of basically do what you want outside as long as you stay 2 meters away from everybody.
We don't have this so much here, to be honest, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Because they stop beaches, they stop that. The supermarket closed. Everything is closed except the supermarket and pharmacy until 5 o'clock, and everything else they are closed. To just be honest with you.
It started like that, but a couple of weeks ago, then they said you can travel for exercise.
The problem is, like in Egypt, we start to do this after everybody finish it. So we done this a bit late. But at least we started with Hurghada like 2 weeks ago now. We finished a certificate for all our crew that we got. They are used to how to supposed to be acting.
How to deal with the pathogen airborne viruses.
I just printed out today one of our like this. We printed all the certificate for our team. They have this certificate now. So everybody in our team, they are having the certificate to how to deal with Corona and how to deal with this sickness and problem and all this. So most probably we will be trying to most important things that we need to handle. We try to, plus the equipment, we get email from Betty how we can clean the equipment and set a bit and make everything sure. We change the compressor filters, we clean the compressor totally. Now we're taking the tank. 2 days ago, we clean it and make the test and try to be sure that the air is good and everything, to try the hardest to make everything quite good for the people that come to Hurghada and diving with us again.
Yeah, most probably according to Paddy's like regulations, when you guys will come to dive, you must be very alert and aware of the number of your gear. So you will have a number of for the mask, for the BCD, for the fins, for your suit. So in order to prevent anything, you need to remember the number of your gear so that every time you just use the same gear until you finish the diving.
Exactly.
This is important.
So
Yeah.
I think for Ellen, she will have fun with this.
Why? Why?
She doesn't like intro, so.
That's
What?
not true.
What about you, Lou? Can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you. What about
Good.
the COVID in Paris, in France?
Yes.
Yes. So we were locked down for 2 months from the
Mhm.
beginning of March until the beginning of May. So
Mhm.
we had to fill a paper if we want to go out. Like we could go out to buy groceries. We were allowed to have 1 hour walk outside. So we were pretty lucky for that. Most of people respect the lockdown, so I stayed home for almost 2 months.
Mhm.
And since the 11th of May, they're starting to reopen shop,
Okay.
able to go out without any paper. We are free. We just have to respect 100 kilometer distance. So I can't go as far as I want, but I can be free in my area. And since from tomorrow, all the restaurants and all the shops are reopening again.
Oh,
So
that's
we are
nice.
closed.
That's good.
We are closed. For the airport, we don't know. We don't have the answer yet, but they are talking to reopen the airports in the beginning of July. So we are not sure yet. I think they don't know themselves. So we're just waiting. But we probably will be able to
Yeah.
travel in France for sure in the summer. And I hope we will be able to go abroad later. But I don't know. It will depend of our country and of all of other country too. So I have not answer for that. I don't know. But we are free again. Like I am starting to live my life as before. But we have to clean our hands at every shop. Every shop we enter, we have to clean our hands. We have to wear a mask. It is not mandatory, but it is recommended. Some shops making it mandatory, but not all. So some people are putting a mask, some people are not. But things are
Okay.
pretty okay. Things are pretty okay here.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I can't.
that's really nice.
I can't. I'm sorry, but you know, when the French people talk, I feel very funny to just be honest with the English accent. So I'm sorry. You know that we dive together since Marsa Alam, and I love your English French is very good. And diving is amazing, and the
Stop
accent.
it.
But the problem is you can't move.
What?
No, she has. I think she has a problem with the internet. I think we
Okay.
see you as a still shot. Lou.
Have you heard what I said?
I heard
Yes,
it very
we heard
good,
you very well, but you look like a still shot. You're not. The camera is not working. I think. Yes, now
Okay,
it's working a little bit.
yes, that's good.
I will move like this, maybe
Okay.
slowly.
That's fine. How about Stephen and Rob? What is your perspective about the corona thing?
I think compared to some of the other European countries, and maybe Charlotte agrees with us on this one, I think the UK actually locked down too late. And I think because of that, I think the UK is seeing some very high numbers.
Mhm.
And I think yesterday we had the highest sort of cases and deaths.
Yes, I
in
hear you.
Europe.
What about so we were locked down for 2 months from the if we want to go out, like we could go out to buy groceries. We were allowed outside, so we were pretty lucky. People respect the home for almost 2 months, and there's something to reopen shop. We are able to go out without 100 far as I want, but I can be free in my.
I think this is an internet issue. So there was a lag with the voice and the picture.
I feel like what he say, I think Charlotte has agreed with me, and then Lulu talks. So I think like, wow. He said, I think, I
Okay.
think
So Rob, go ahead. Continue.
Oh yeah, sorry. So yeah, I think possibly we may be locked down too late, and I think
We
as a
have to
result
clean our
we're
hands at
seeing some very high numbers, and I think it sounds like from the media we may be opening up too quickly, and I think there's a lot of apprehension and worry, but yeah, I think we will see. I think it may be. I think the virus may be in the UK for some time, potentially.
Yeah.
Do
But
you guys in the UK agree with that one?
Yeah, I work in a school, and the last week before the school shut down was an absolute joke. I had like 60 kids crammed into one classroom because half the staff were off. In the classroom that fits like 25 kids, and then they're bringing kids back like next week, but we've had no briefing, there's no protection, there's
PPE,
nothing at all, and we're not even teaching them. We're just being like mentors. So it's a bit like, is it worth? Yeah, it's been a bit of a grey area, should we say?
Yeah.
wow.
I don't think the government's done a great job, to be honest.
No, I agree.
how about you? Steve? Do you agree about this or not? Because then we can call the government and talk with about this problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Just as Rob says, I think everyone seems to think we acted a little bit too late, which is sad, really. But it feels like we're maybe a couple of weeks behind where Lou is in Paris, and in a couple of weeks we've got restaurants start opening up for outside areas, and takeaways are open now. And Charlotte says a lot of kids going back to school in Leeds today. It's been quite busy. But hopefully slowly the next 4-6 weeks things are starting to open up again, and we're allowed out more and more often. But a new rule just came in today. It's now illegal for me to go and see my girlfriend because we live separately. So today actually becomes illegal. It's actually become a law apparently that's been passed. Yeah. So it's.
I read that. I thought that was a joke, but is that true?
Are you serious, guys?
It's because a lot of people are complaining about the rules because they brought in new laws really quickly that really prevent people from doing things, and all the conspiracy theorists think, oh, they're taking our freedom away, and what's happening. So yeah, there's a lot of new rules that's still coming out that a lot of people don't know about, and we see it in the papers. But it's all there for the right reasons, really, to try and stop things spreading. But yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's all right because all the kids can come back to school, so what's the problem?
I know. It's just ridiculous that you can be in a classroom full of 30 snotty children, but you can't go see your girlfriend. It's just bonkers.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting confused with what they are allowed and aren't allowed to do now as we go through these different stages. So people don't know what's allowed. And I'm in the middle of, we're hopefully moving house this month, hopefully now, because everything stopped in March because we weren't allowed to sell the house, and then we couldn't move the house. And this morning I just had a surveyor coming around to look at my house, so I had to go outside while he came in and look to the house. But I'm allowed to have people to my house to come and look at it if they want to buy it, but I'm not allowed to have my parents to come round to see me. So it's a bit strange, yeah.
Everywhere. This is everywhere, man.
Guys, we have to admit that my humble opinion, my humble perspective, there is something very weird happening all around the world, and governments are taking decisions that are basically nonsense. Like the one thing I'm glad about is that we are not alone. We're not alone. This is relieving.
Yes.
At least we're not American. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I think in America now they have a lot of problem, I think.
Yeah. I don't recognize any of our American guests these days, but I think there is a huge problem in Minneapolis. In Minneapolis is where? In Minnesota. because of this George Floyd guy and the police and the things that Trump is saying all day long. Like this man, I think they will kill him one day. From the things that he's saying.
I'm glad he's not our leader.
Don't do this online. Don't say this online. The nice thing that also, guys, I just like to explain too, that we got our accommodation now. So we make
yes.
three apartments here ready for at least like 12 guests we can host. So we have a big flat, which is each flat having 2 person in it and separate bathroom. And Dalia, she's working in the back end of the website to publish this online.
Very soon it will be published. Yes.
Our accommodation and also a bathroom separated. And we have another flat having, like, if a big family, they know each other and they like to live together, like a triple bed and sharing bathroom. And the other flat, it's much more bigger. So we will gonna use this for our guests if they like to be in our apartment. Plus, in the same place, we have a swimming pool. We will gonna also doing some courses there, and we got some discount from a restaurant around us, from Dream Beach, from Bulls, and also from some pub next to us. It's amazing one. You can join and 50% discount for all of this. And I think Dalia, she's putting a very good price for our guests as well. So like the repeat guests, they're taking much more cheaper. And I think maybe we will get also bed and breakfast, right, Dalia?
Yes, hopefully, yes. We're still working on the schemes of the prices and all this. But the good news is we have the places ready now. And we are working on the accommodation website. It's an addition to our website. It will be like a banner on the website, and you can see it very soon. So we're working on the schemes, yes.
And also we got a shop online. So we will have t-shirt, ice caps, sunglasses, pin, sweatshirt, towels, a lot of things. And we're gonna upload this very soon. Anyway, for all the people that are joining us today with this meeting, we give them a small gift, but when you are arriving to Hurghada, so we were gonna give you some ice caps, phones, not phones, sorry.
I want a phone.
Oh, very good.
iPads, cars, yeah, go on.
Sunglasses, Hurghada sunglasses, t-shirts, sweaters, and stuff like this. So you guys gonna be also having this gift.
Yes, and we definitely look forward to seeing you very soon, all of you. So thank you so much for joining today. Thank you so much, and keep well, keep healthy. And if you need anything about Hurghada and the diving, you know who to contact. All right?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Have a
It's
lovely
great
day.
seeing you all.
This meeting, we really, really love to see you. That's why we keep contact. And I love to see all of you and say hi. Because to be honest with you, I'm just sitting in the office and this is not my place. I'm always in the boat. But I try to be positive, like what Dalia explained to me, and meeting out and say hello. So this is very nice to meeting all of you guys. Please, I wish to can continue and complete another meeting again soon.
Very
Thank
soon,
you so much, and I wish you a very lovely day.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Take care, guys. See you
Bye,
soon.
everyone.